to enjoy the game.
Oh, yeah. The in thing now for basketball apparel, hoop it up. The Sportswear Authority, get it now at your nearest SM department stores. Hoop it up, we play your game. I remember when some of these ladies were kids.
Huwag ka naman magpahalata, partner.
Hindi, naamin naman natin. Semerad tossing up that miss. And we were talking about the bench becoming a big factor now. They've managed to neutralize Sue Daniels so far.
Anthony Semerad this time not playing outside but getting that offensive rebound and a putback. He'll get 2 free throws. You know that a lot of advantage is inside every time Sue Daniel. You've got Jake Pascual, you've got Anthony Semerad playing inside. And you've got a 6'3" guy, Rom De La Rosa, who's playing the number 2 position.
Okay. Meanwhile, Gilbert Bulawan coming into the game for the first time. So Anto Agustin so far managing the minutes of his bench.
So yun ang mga sekreto niya, no? You've got a veteran in Gilbert Bulawan coming off the bench, but he was not able to get that rebound after the missed free throws of Anthony Semerad.
Anjo Karam with a big interception to give them a 3-point lead, and Del Rio sticking a bit too close, but traveling. Called on Semerad.
You know, one question right here, because of the defense that's being employed by San Sebastian, how many % of the total game time will they be playing zone defense?
Good point. Well, that's your job. 21-17, San Beda up by 4. They trapped Del Rio, no look pass. Bulawan, that's his shot. This one bounces out like a pinball. Pascual, easy cut. Nobody marked him.
And who's this call gonna be? Bulawan was there. You've got
Nahorda's second foul. JP Mendoza hit a couple of good shots in game number 1. He replaces Rom De La Rosa. So De La Rosa, the last of the starters to come out.
And this is the bench that you were talking about,
yeah.
Bill. Rom De La Rosa just being given a rest, and Mendoza capable of scoring big time.
And partner, if we remember, in game 1, it was the second unit of San Beda that built that big lead at the end of the third quarter. We have Calvin Abueva coming back in. So, ngayon, ang laro ng dalawang coach kontrapelo.
Kaya makikita mo yung pacing din ang ginagawa nito si Coach Ato Agustin. No? Abueva has been in and out of the ball game. 2 beses na nagpahinga. Itong si Jonathan Simira.
And Pamboy Raimundo.
And Pamboy Raimundo just come back here in this game. As you see Jake Pascual sinking his first free throw.
Abueva battling with Semerad, and now Jake Pascual just takes it away. So this second unit of San Beda has been playing big off the boards. 22-17 our count. They're blocked there by 2 Stags. Shot clock running. It's at 8 seconds. Karam looks up and sees it. Mendoza taking it inside. 3 seconds called on Daniel. That will not count.
A little too long was Sue Daniel waiting for that pass. Actually, it was good defense on the part of San Sebastian, not allowing that easy passing side.
All right.
To Sue Daniel.
Partner, one big number that jumps out at us. Offensive rebounds. San Beda has 8. San Sebastian 1.
That's a big disparity right there.
But it's still a close game, partner.
Just a 5-point lead. It's been a seesaw affair, actually.
Yes. Teams have been holding their fouls very well. This one on Semerad. Now our second quarter Samsung courtside update with Trishka. Go ahead.
Coming into the second quarter, Coach Ato first addressed the boys' lack of composure. He saw them losing focus, allowing themselves to be distracted by the crowd. Huwag tayong manggigil, let's leave our emotions on the bench. Another thing Coach Ato wants them to improve on is their decision-making. He saw a lot of hesitation from some of the players, and so he encouraged them to take the shot if they're free. He wants all the players to get the rhythm and contribute to the offense. Bill and Allen.
All right. Lack of composure. Now they recovered somewhat. Sue Daniel with a lead chin, his first foul. Neither team getting into penalty in the first quarter. Early on, San Beda has 2 fouls. 8 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the second period.
But it's almost 3 minutes since San Sebastian has not scored after the first quarter.
Good point. And they do have that habit of getting dry spells in the middle of a game. Raimundo against a bigger Semerad. Abueva doesn't care who's guarding him. He threw up an air ball, got his own miss. Daniel is fouled, and let's see who that is on. But
But you know, you've got to give credit to that very hard-working Calvin Abueva inside. Although he was able to get that offensive rebound of his own miss. We should take time and not really hurry things. But you know, it's easier said than done.
Yep.
Every time Sudan Daniel is there playing and challenging your shot.
Second foul on Pamboy Raimundo that could be big. We'll keep tabs on the foul situation. So far, nobody in any danger yet. This looks like a pretty speedy unit on the floor for San Sebastian. They have not been able to run, though. Karam launches, 3-ball. Just kissed there and stopped by Daniel.
Yes, just lucky. He was at the right place at the right time. It was actually a pass by Gilbert Bulawan because he was not able to get that rebound.
Talking about sending it to the wrong man. 7:29 to go. 24-17. Ato Agustin needs this ceasefire. Performance of the quarter. Daniel, two-handed cram shot. Shop now, pay next year for your favorite sports gear and fitness equipment at Sports House. All the games you play. Calvin Abueva deflected by Sue Daniel. Relentless. Bounced it. It bounced off the end line, though. 11 seconds on the clock. 7:16 in the second quarter, and San Sebastian has not scored since the 42nd mark of the first quarter.
Well, actually, it was Ronald Pascual who last scored for San Sebastian with that hard shot. And we expect, again, Pascual to be taking those shots, but not so good here in the second quarter.
It was a tad short in the second unit of San Beda, holding strong. They have a 7-point lead. They've, in fact, expanded the lead. A lot of firepower for the Red Lions. Unsportsmanlike foul. Who will it be on? Who else?
Gilbert Bulawan. It was going to be a double screen where Gilbert Bulawan was fighting for that screen. But he hit JP Mendoza where it hurts, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Sasabihin ni Gilbert Bulawan fighting for the screen lang eh. Pero hindi, ako hindi pa. It was a bread basket.
It was a shot in the solar plexus. And that'll knock the wind out of you. And Gilbert Bulawan is replaced.
And that's a very clear case of a Pacquiao move on the part of Gilbert Bulawan.
And we have Jonathan Simira and Ian Sangalang coming back in for San Sebastian, and Frankie Lim asking for an ejection if it was indeed a punch. But as unsportsmanlike foul, let's take another look at this. That was a clear shot to the midsection. Mendoza still a little shaky on the free throw line. 2 free throws and ball possession for the Red Lions.
Well, he's still winded with that hard punch that was thrown by Gilbert Bulawan. Look at his numbers, 5.8 points, and you seldom notice this game. JP Mendoza, almost 6 points per game.
But you know, it's extracurriculars like that that can be distracting. Let's check in now with EJ Gamboa and her second quarter Samsung courtside update. EJ?
Yes, but after all the efforts of the boys, Coach Frankie still wants them to put more attention to the sides. Completing the game plan for the second quarter, Coach Frankie wants the boys to be tougher in pressuring the Stags because they are being soft on defense. He also wants them to make it difficult for the Stags to execute. Lastly, he wants them to make good decisions inside the court and make strong and good passes. And MVP Sudan Daniels is being put into hard work this time because of what Coach Frankie identified as his persistence to succeed. Bill, back to you.
That is the 5th foul on San Sebastian. The foul is on Jonathan Simira downstairs before that block by Calvin Abueva trying to save the 2 points, but it looks like there was a second motion there.
But then again, you've got to credit that effort of Calvin Abueva
and Semerad
for even being able to take that shot. But on the other side, it was actually a turnover on that jump shot by Raimundo.
Lost his grip on the ball. 25-18, 26-18, 9-point lead now. Slowly again, the second unit inching away for San Beda, and it takes a lot of effort for San Sebastian to come back.
But you've got to give good credit to the defense that's being played by San Beda. Actually, in the last almost 4 minutes, San Sebastian has not scored. You've got Simira, but then again, yung mga ginagamit na players ni Coach Ato Agustin, hindi talaga naka-contribute masyado.
First foul on Jake Pascual. San Beda still not in penalty. And, you know, the players of San Sebastian are starting to get distracted by the physicality of the game.
But where will the points of San Sebastian come from at this point of the ball game? Pamboy Raimundo has not scored.
Yes. And remember, the last 2 games of the regular season, he averaged 22.5 points. Finally, an open look. Oh, he hit nothing.
Big challenge on the part of the big man, Anthony Semera. They're not allowing the open looks for Pamboy Raimundo, and he signals to the bench. I don't know if he's telling Coach Ato to give him a little rest.
A deliberate foul now called on Calvin Abueva. And Sue Daniel is down on one knee.
This will be another flagrant foul 1 on the part of San Sebastian, this time on Calvin Abueva.
And Sue Daniel holding on to his masculine parts.
Pero hindi natin alam kung nahuli ni Direk Abito. Tingnan natin ngayon.
Nagdududa ka pa? Let's take a look at this. Oh, he used the right hand. So that's 2 free throws and possession. And you know, San Sebastian cannot afford to have any players thrown out of this game.
Exactly, especially this guy, Calvin Abueva. As Sudan Daniel misses on that shot. Still 26-17. We have not heard from San Sebastian since 4.5 minutes ago.
Absolutely. Okay. San Beda has hit 5 out of 9 free throws in this quarter. San Sebastian has not taken a free